I could have performed a citizen's arrest for suicide, but I would have been arresting a dead person.
So, can I ask how old are you, because you look very young?
I'm 26.
I'm 25.
That you could understand this thing like middle-age thinking and middle-age crisis.
I think we know middle-aged people, I suppose, and we imagined it. But yes, you're right. People are always surprised that we made a film about older people, I suppose.
Could you put some sad music on?
I think the reason why people think it's sort of mature is because there is some melancholy in it, and normally if you're a young filmmaker, people associate that with kind of I don't know, a road trip, or like let's all get laid. Maybe one day we'll be interested in making a film like that, but at the moment we're interested in making films about middle-aged people.
Are you sad, lonely, depressed, crying? You're crying right now. Life is awful. Shocking, isn't it? It's just fucking awful, isn't it?
We made this film completely independently, and we didn't have to pitch the idea to anyone. We didn't have to say what genre it was, and in fact it kind of changed between different genres while we were editing, and it has ended up as a mix of lots of things. But I think people are much more satisfied in the end when there's a mix of comedy and drama, and it's a bit kind of tense as well. But I think our favourite films are comedies where there are kind of the characters feel very real. It's not so funny otherwise if you don't feel this is happening to real people. And in the same way, we think a drama which doesn't have a sense of humour isn't that interesting to watch either.
I think if you want to put it, trying to put films in specific genres, it sort of makes them boring in the same way that if you try to define a person by one personality characteristic, then obviously they're quite a boring person. If you can truly summarise them as, oh yeah, well he's the happy guy, or you know, oh, he's just miserable. Like nobody's always happy or always miserable, so nor should a film be, I don't think, if it's a real film, you know. You still have to prepare, and like for example, we wrote the script to 3 locations, and they were all locations that were very easy to get, like a house or the forest. You know, we didn't write anything in a hotel or in a hospital or in a helicopter because we knew we wouldn't be able to get it, and we tried to keep the cast relatively small because that makes it easier as well. So you do need to think ahead to try and make everything easy for yourself. But then I think with any movie, and this is something that we had to our advantage because we made it ourselves, and so we didn't have anyone telling us to finish it or to do certain things. In the edit, it's really helpful to have time to be able to kind of, because you're going to make mistakes, I think, inevitably, or that's what we inevitably make mistakes anyway. So it's nice to be able to rectify that and just to have the time to sort of feel your way through what actually is working and what, in spite of your best intentions, isn't working at all. The way we sort of direct just naturally is that everyone is kind of, we're just there as a guide, and you want the actors to challenge you as well, and so it's always kind of a forum, and anyone can sort of say this feels uncomfortable, or I think that's a bit weird, and we're just there to sort of filter all of that and try and choose the best bits and stuff and solve any practical problems. So for example, when I'm in a scene, the only difference is that while the camera's rolling, I'm not talking to Tom about what we should do in the next take. We met at university and we've been working together for like 8 years now, and it's just sort of, we just do it, I guess.
I was just wondering what your daughters must be up to.
Oh, probably snorting acid through a cocaine or something.
Oh, I'm a murderer!
If it weren't for the children, what, Sophie? If it wasn't for the children,
Shut
what
up!
would you do?
We didn't know if we would be able to finish Black Pond at all, or if we would ever be able to get it into the cinemas, and just everything has gone far better than we ever could have imagined, so we can't complain, I think. From our day jobs for like 3 years, and some of it was from the company I work at, some of it was just writing a lot of letters to friends and family, so yeah, we were really lucky that people gave the money, and luckily we've nearly made it back.
Both of us, you know, Tom works as a sort of company that makes music videos and commercials, and while we were saving money to make Black Pond, I was doing a kind of soap drama, and Tom was directing music videos, commercials, and we both, in our different ways, were learning stuff that was not sort of, you couldn't just take it and then map it onto making a movie, but there was useful stuff in both of those fields that I guess you do learn from. But we always say that the only way to learn what it means to make a movie is to make it, and The way you learn is to make all of the mistakes yourself, and it's that thing of, if you want to learn that the oven is hot, you have to burn your hand yourself, otherwise you don't know. You have to make it to know what it is, I guess.